Ricardo, and I'm gonna explain how does my project work. So to start, the first thing you need is to have the node installed. And the first thing you need to do is just install the dependencies. So download the project and then run npm install. It's going to install all of the required dependencies to run this project. Okay. The second thing that you need is the MySQL database installed. I used MySQL, but if you want to use other one, feel free to. The only thing that you need to change is the configuration, and I'm gonna show it to you. So here I defined the MySQL. I'm using my localhost port 3306. My username is root, my password is root, and the database name is Flowell. So I recommend you to create a database with the same name. You don't need to create the tables because I enable the synchronize, so it's true as well. So every time I run this project, it's gonna create the table if it's not created. Okay? So let's run our project for the first time. So if you wanna run in dev mode, you could use this flag. If not, you can just use start. Okay, it's gonna start our project. It takes only like 2 seconds or 3 seconds to start. And here it is. So before showing you guys like the implementation, I just wanna show one detail. We can type localhost uh, port 880 and then just type API. It's gonna show the documentation of the project. So we have all of the APIs here. So the register, the login, the feed, posts, delete, and then the profile. You can also test all of the requests here. Okay. So I've used Swagger and it's a really cool API also. I don't have too details on the project. You can see to create a user and also to create a post. Okay, so it's really cool. Also, I've used some libraries here. I can show to you uh, some security library about like timeout. If we receive 10 requests in 6 seconds, the user will be like blocked. He won't be able to access our application. Other thing that I use it is Helmet, also cores. I'm also using some validation pipes to kind of like help to validate our requests. This is the configuration for Swagger. Okay, and yeah, that's it. I just disable csurf. Okay, we need to maybe configure that in production, but for now I think it's really good. With this libraries, we're gonna like have more security, and yeah, the application is running really nice. Okay, so let's keep going. I'm gonna test the first request, which is basically to create a new user. Okay, so I'm gonna just use a request that I have here before. So you can go to the auth register endpoint. I'm gonna put a secondary email here. Okay, my password is gonna be edu123. Oh, it's gonna be Flowell. Okay, and my username will be Flowell too. And let's change it to flowell@gmail.com. Okay, so I'm gonna send this, and yeah, it's created. Okay, user created successfully. And to kind of like get the token, we're gonna use this login request. So I'm gonna click here. I'm gonna just change the information. Okay, flowell@gmail.com and password Flowell. I can click send, and here's my access token. So from now on, to make authenticated requests, I need to pass the token in my headers. If not, I won't be able to get information. For example, if you access our controller, you can see all of like the routes that we have. So we have the login, we have the register, the feed, for example. If I want to get the feed information, let me show it to you. And if I remove the token, I won't be able to get it. Okay, I'm gonna receive a 401 now, 401 now, 401, which is unauthorized. And to be able to do so, I just need to copy and paste my authentication token here, okay? And also authorization with capital A. So let's send it. And yeah, you can see that I don't have any posts. Okay, it's an empty array. What I can do, I can create a post. So to do so, I'm gonna use a request that I have here. So I can just change it to posts. Okay, I'm gonna change it also my authorization token. And this is gonna be my title. And this is gonna be my text of my post. Okay, I can just post it and boom, created. If I do the same request I did before to get my feed, now it's going to return my post. Okay. If I try to do the same with a different user, it won't bring my this. Okay. It's going to bring only posts related to each user. Okay. Let me see what else. Yeah, we can create posts, we can list posts, we can also delete posts. So this is basically the functionalities that I have here. I also created a specific request to kind of see who is logged in. So this is the endpoint. I can just like copy and paste it here. And it's gonna bring me my user ID and my email. So with this information in this token, you're able to validate all of like the requests and return the information according to the user. Okay. So yeah, that's basically it. All of like the routes that are protected, we need to use this use quart, this JWT auth quart, and yeah, that's it. And I hope you liked my project. Thank you.